Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for the Broncos.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Allen off the play fake. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
To throw, it's Allen. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Allen's pass
picked off by Nick Bonito.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 38.
Brought down by Ed Oliver.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
But when you go on the road, you're hoping to make plays that will take the crowd out of the game. I think that's a pretty good example right there.
Yeah, a break like that never hurts, especially in the first quarter. Maybe help to set the tone a little bit.
Could settle them down, get them into the game a little bit easier without that crowd really being against them.
A good pickup there at 22.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at him.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And Cook has it left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Oh, he sheds himself free. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 54 yards. And the Bills have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
And that's caught at the 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. 8-6 the score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Captain.
Now it's Nix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
At the 44-yard line.
Captain.
To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Captain.
Back to the air with Nix. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
A 10-yard loss.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So after the INT, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown, Denver.
Cortland Sutton, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have regained the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Makes the score Broncos 12, Bills 8. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First and 10.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And Cooks has it over the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Allen. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Allen and the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
At the 22-yard line.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Allen to throw once more. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Nix. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Nix to the air. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
He shows you right there. He can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, How about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They'll look to throw here on first down. Nix going to keep this himself. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Marvin Mims from 13 yards out. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
20, Bills 8.
And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Let's do your another one. We the best music.
Yo, he ain't messing with no average chick. He got Nicky, he know that he hit the jackpot. Egg Polar trying to score, check them shot clocks. But I hit them with them prawn acre dog blocks. Eat the cake and suck on my toes. Yes, hitting them home runs. I'm like Kobe.
What happened?
I wanna do that still kiss me when he mad. Type to cop me diamonds, he can miss me with them hands.
Oh, I know what's happening.
All you're trying to
Top
do
of a bad wood.
Missing assignment.
Okay, okay. Come on. Come on. Oh, no.
Mind if I talk to you? And do you mind if I touch you? Then you know you can do better, baby. I know that you know better than me. Let's not waste that time. Doing better all night, because I keep inside. Won't change your mind, know that you can take it. You don't need to hesitate. I'm getting too patient. Yeah, I guess the way you give it to me. Come on, let me pay until I get enough. Hope you're ready, cause I'ma beat it up. Do you mind when I'm behind it? Know how to heat it up. To be the one, baby, you gon' learn that. Girl, I know your body, know I be curved back. We be going all night till know you wanna take off when you on my road. We ain't gotta talk about these conversations. Baby, by the way I touch you, you know what I'm saying. Ride it slow. I'm just trying to get to know you. Get a little closer, baby, closer. Do you mind? 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 Think your body all night, baby, you should be up in my bed. Do you mind? Do you mind? Baby, you. Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind? You know. You ain't gotta forever. You know. Let me be the one, baby, you turn back. You know.
Man, with all this red carpet shit, baby, you know what I'm saying? Put your niggas. I'ma do that paper dripping flavor, heat two-piece. I'ma keep my promise, never treat you like a groupie. Calamari dinners got you eating raw sushi. Still in the trap, but I like my bitches bougie. 2 cups of styrofoam, excuse me, my mama. I can't hold you down, be your friend and your lover. You want whites and new Versace, you want Celine? Top back, streaming money, ain't a team.
Seen the Gucci wagons in my driveway. FaceTime, 2 black bottles by my fireplace. Fell out with your people, so you took the bitches down. Instagram ain't been the same since you so distant now. Took you shopping in other places that I won't name. First time your friends really got to see Paul Payne. 20 million cash, seen that with my 2 eyes. We the best, and I told you this back in 05. I just gotta get to know you. Get a little closer, baby, closer. Do you mind? 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 Take your body all night, baby, you should be up in my bed. Do you mind? Do you mind? Baby, you. Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind?
Just in case you need me, I don't mind. Yo. Tell me what to do when you see a bad bitch in front of you, baby. Assume the position.
I'm just trying to get to know you. Get a little closer, baby, closer. Do you mind? 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 We been riding and take your body all night, baby, you should be up in my bed. Do you mind? Do you mind? Baby, you. Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind?
taking this too long. We the best music. Another one. DJ Khaled. Checked a million off my checklist 3 years ago. At 2 zeros to the one, I'm in a different mode. It's my life, do what I want, I be with different hoes. You know the pick and roll, I picked her up and sent her home. I got rich, I'm strong, get them in and get them gone. You know Travis just got out, I didn't have to put them on. We don't want to got enough to put a cent on. It's the middle of the summer, I got a hoodie on. My demon time ain't nothing nice. I try not to wear nothing tight. I can't whip up the shooting dice. Yeah. My little brother ain't never right. My sister and them going out like my cousin who's still serving life. Yeah. Seen a robber again. I seen a pretty get caught for cheating. I break the bank for one of my pins. I said I'm the one they didn't believe. I show them the fact that they all need me. I'ma get cake as long as I'm breathing. They making it hard. This shit really is. Yeah. It's hard on my head and every chance that I get. I'm the biggest watch they got. I don't care if that shit hurt my wrist. All these hoes fuck up on the side. I wish I would claim this bitch. They get hard when they get guns. We got a hood full of sticks. So when they say we can't come, you know we run around this bitch. You can miss me with that shit. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes and hoes. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes and hoes. She think I'm a regular rapper. I'm not. One person come tell me we fucking you, bro. Watch me run this shit to the tip of this hot me. Keep going. Put my kids in cheap on change. Too much thing. 1 + 1 is 3. I can't support you personally. She don't got a more than what it means. These niggas be capping them cars, they leaves. Youngest in charge. I speak for the street. I was not and all. They woke up with beef. Struggle with maybe we used to have working for dinner. We didn't have nothing to eat. Soon as I get on his ass, they gon' look on me better. Like damn, he was fucking with me. Yeah. It's hard on my head and every chance that I get. I want the biggest watch they got. I don't care if that shit hurt my wrist. All these hoes fuck on my side. I wish I would claim this bitch. They get hard when they get guns. We got a hood full of sticks. So when they say we can't come, you know we run around this bitch. You can miss me with that shit. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes and hoes. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes and hoes.
I'm from the trenches. Niggas be talking on the net, but really be there for attention. Busy be talking like they really race, but really be begging me under my pension. I give a 40, 50,000 cash to start up a business. I spend that shit at the business. I'd rather fucking pay up a rent for a year just to get out of the feelings. I'm in the Lambo, trick on my hood, nobody gon' tell me shit. Going to Cali, I pick my weed for sure, nobody gon' mail me shit. Dice gang, crops a silo, I need cash, don't tell me shit. Baby got this good, I'm scratching, you can tell they really rich. Drop the low, ain't no boom right now, I took her to the O. Then I put up on the link, cause she a fan of Booney Mo. I got the city on lock, fucking up all the ops. I'll be around with $3 million in jury, I'm standing on all the blocks. This an anthem, dropping the 6 in the phantom, Black road trouble, always see through man, I'm sitting on panel. I love my cousin, she was a dancer. I love my brother, he was a scammer. Sit on my lap, cause I'm pulling her tracks, and I fuck on her back, and she calling me handsome. Yeah.
It's hard on my head and every chance that I get. I want the biggest watch they got. I don't care if that shit hurt my wrist. All these hoes fuck on my side. I wish I would claim this bitch. They get hard when they get guns. We got a hood full of sticks. So when they say we can't come, you know we run around this bitch. You can miss me with that shit. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes and hoes. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes and hoes. We the best music. Another one. Sorry, not sorry. Don't mind me. I'm living a dream. Living a dream. Yeah. Gave him nothing when I thought that we would be. Living a dream. Living a dream. Yeah. We the best music. Another one. DJ Khaled. Hey, yeah, only king stand there. Silicon Valley money mixed with Henny, that's offending. Half a century almost, slice the green like a lawnmower. So we all on, never fall off, if I won't stall. You don't hear me, that's your loss. Winner in life, for the coin toss, I'm Coinbase. Basically, cryptocurrency, Scarface. Join us, there's gotta be more of us. I'm from the ghetto. What location? 2 seconds from the devil. I live heavenly in Cabo with a Mexican sombrero. Drink heavily. Health is wealth. Look at wealth to me. Wipe your nose. History, my type of clothes. Miss me with the hate. Help so many people get cake. Whips and cream for the crew. No other weed and think fast. The time I spit this, I started some other business. Came from the pitching, came in the kitchen. Dangerous missions, wasting your time if you want my forgiveness. Sorry, not sorry. Don't mind me. I'm living a dream, living a dream. Yeah. Gave him loving wherever thought that we would be. Living a dream, living a dream.
Sorry, that's another beat. Haters still ain't recovered from the other beat. That's a double beat. Now that's a triple beat. Can't forget about the other beat. Hey, it's the white glove for me. Hater know not to touch me. I'm with the fuckery. Fuck with me. Humbly. Nah, respectfully. I'm a project, baby. Fuck y'all expect from me. America's disrespect for me. You killed Christ, you created religion unexpectedly. Circular ice on Japanese whiskey on my mezzanine. Overlooking the city of angels. The angel invested in things. Unprecedented run. Everybody's getting bands. We just dance to different drums. I like who I become. Intermittent fasting, but these meals I'm not missing up. Sorry.
Not sorry. Don't mind me. I'm living a dream, living a dream. Yeah. Gave him loving wherever thought that we would be. Living a dream, living a dream. Yeah. I'll hold you down. I'm on my way. DJ Khaled.
Do anything you wanna, let emotion broke your mind.
We the best music.
And now I see you. Do anything you want, just tell me when it's on your mind. On your mind. See my goodness, it's the sky. Show me this who you are. Show me this who you are. You really are you down. And when you're right, you're down. I'm gonna watch you down. I'm gonna watch you down. I'm
Right now.
you don't need me, all you want me back.
I had some problems back home. I ain't with that bullshit at all.
Maybe it's that Virginia in me. How a young nigga go so hard. Do it all you so. Do it all you never look over. Give me, girl, that's what I got. You're the real one, and you know it. And I don't hurt anyone, y'all. For the real one, and you know it. And now hold it down.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo, Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get to the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards
Okay,
out
Josh.
and set it down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw for Allen. Headed out right. He's keeping it again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Kincaid, the intended target there. And it's 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sarah headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Buying some time right. And they got home, sent him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Pick the handoff. Now Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. Good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard. That play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority got to do some damage.
On 3rd down, here's Nix.
Oh, man.
Players around this one, and it is intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off.
Damn you.
The auspicious debut they certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage Impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen in a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A big 30-40-yard pickup there. And the Bills have a 1st down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 13 on that play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st.
Damn, good play. What?
Touchdown, Buffalo.
What?
The Bills pick it off and get
Whoa.
points on the ensuing drive. Doug Kincaid with a touchdown.
Smoked them like
We
bacon.
all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Nigga came and we wrong, so we got him down. Party with the family on giving son. Spent that cone, but he didn't run. Sunday at the church singing the song. Why the hell is it my baby?
Taking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw.
Oh,
Another
fuck.
step mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up
Fuck.
by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forces an incompletion. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this down inside the...
All right, big boy.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. He calls his own number again. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
At the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the 2nd here, the Bills definitely thinking points. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. A Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Allen making the throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And now they face second down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success, not too.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball rolls, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock, but by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward. There's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away from nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
On first and 10, here's Nix.
Oh,
Couldn't hang on through the contact.
okay.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute and continue to do so.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Buys time, rolling right.
Fuck.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the
Damn.
where you're like, man,
Are you
if they're
kidding?
finding a way to get the first points, somebody's got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
Third and long for him here.
Oh, man. Are you kidding me?
It's incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location.
Fuck,
Football,
no.
it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4. They'll throw again. Nix. He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
46 yards.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
First and 10 at the
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
first and goal at the 7-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play at 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Kill.
Again, it's going to be Dobbins. And the defense holds. Brock, they catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
That's twice now. Horns have not gotten them into the end zone. You've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for little play action right here.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
It's a 3-yard gain. 1 shot remaining if they want to try it.
These are the moments, these are the kind of calls, Kate, the offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
They trying to steal the deal. See me up under the sheet. Yeah.
4th down, pass coming. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos get their first point of this game just before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
Yeah.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. Punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
She did everything in the side. She was some shit. Sharon, I see you now. She's the evidence to me. I'm top definition of P.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. He gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1. 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-up by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you're going to have to make that call the coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. On 1st down, Allen. Diving right side.
Come on, y'all.
They got 21 yards
Come on.
on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
Anything I don't mean.
What's up with your
timeout, 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
What's up with these little niggas? Nobody could get out.
What you want?
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yeah. And I'll be right here in my spot with a little more cash than I already got. Took it off because you had your shot.
Look at that power, deep left side. Will not connect. Ball's incomplete.
Yo.
Time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Go. You ain't gotta go? Shit. What the fuck are you going to do this shit?
I said Two white folks and I got that drink. Could be purple, it could be pink. Depending on how you get that shit. You gotta get that shit cause I'm on.
Pass now to kick this away.
I'm burning purple flowers. It's burning my chest.
Here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Recognize the red bodies out with burning the kids to the heels. Shit, shorty on the seat, wood for the thrill. Kiss you on
First call here coming for the shotgun.
Even though I'm out on bar, they might be facing niggas still running with the same niggas to the death of me. Ever seen a lady cash, gotta count it carefully. Ever made love to the woman of your dreams in a room full of money out in London and she screams? Baby, I can take it there.
Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs from the 37. Nix now on first and 10. He rolls to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams...
You hungry? Okay. I didn't know.
The ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on this being efficient and effective.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Air it out on third.
No!
And the defender's there to knock this away.
This shit. All right, motherfucker.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in the spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this, the offense is still out there.
It's a celebration, bitches. Mazel tov. It's the slim chance I fall. I'm the fall. Took with the name. Don't ask me how I got it. I'm killing me, so I'm a slur trying to stop the violence. All I care about is money and the city that I'm from.
Hits him on the outright. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he takes it down to the 33. It's one of the biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. First down now, ball at the 33. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he'll be back near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled late by Cole Bishop.
And this is why you got to be careful. Just you got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On second down, here's Dobbins. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they can have 35 to figure out.
When you have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. All you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance, give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable.
No!
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills get it back.
Oh, God darn it.
Second time this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to
that hurts.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Headed out right. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Throwing here, Allen.
Oh,
And this
man.
one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Buying some time right. Taking the call himself. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Looking to throw.
Ah!
Got his man. Shakir has it.
Shit.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, bro. They're moving the chains. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. Oh, a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's been closely trailing, but this game's still very much in reach.
If you not from here, you can walk it out. And you not hood if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. First down of the game for James Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
Back to throw now, Allen. Completed in the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Pick up of 12 on that play. And that's good for Buffalo first.
That is pretty darn incredible timing between the two. To hit a curl out of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Allen now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. The defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
There are times a quarterback's got to be relaxed. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you
Cause I'm out here grinding.
but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Come on, get this feeling.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and the potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Flushed out of the pocket.
Damn, motherfucker.
It works for the touchdown. The Bills jump in front late. Josh Allen, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. A late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to get another response.
And this is cool. So add a couple more to this lead. They've got here.
Good shit.
Maybe stating the obvious part.
Chilling with that one. Come on, defense. I mean, offense. This one.
And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed to read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass. They're a great post in basketball. They know how to play.
Shit.
15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Sit down, please. Sit down. Please, fucked up. Sit down. Fuck.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where the
kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fuck. Motherfuck. Why you do that shit? Fuck. All right. Fuck.
Chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Harvey now to return it. This drive will start inside the 25. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick.
Oh!
Hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oof. Oh, come on, man.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he lift him up and cost him that catch.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Fucked up, man. Damn, boy.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Gets to throw again.
Oof.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Vacates quickly left side.
Oh, man.
Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
As soon as this quarterback run containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find it being played down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Throwing now.
Wow.
Pick it off. And the Bills get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
All day, 58-8 in my ass all day. Good game. Fuck.
This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here.
Damn, really? Come on.
They have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craves man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play, just as that tight end did.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And it's not quite a full game shootout, Brock. Keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that should go a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. Well, that'll do it for us. For Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.
I need it all right now. Last year I had drama, girl, not right now. I would never go and chat what we talking about. You the only one I never put it all in the mouth. I always wonder if you ask yourself, is it just me? Is it just me? Is this sex so good I shouldn't have to fuck for free? Is it just me? Yeah, is it just me? Is this sex so good I shouldn't have to fuck for free? I know you work that night to get a college degree. Bet nobody that you don't even know you're free, right? You know you only do that with me, right? Yeah, double checking on you. You know I never put the pressure on you. You know that you make your own mind up. You know what it was when you signed up. Now you gotta run it up. I be out of words trying to sum it up. They throw it back like what you doing, bro? Even let me slash on the tour bus. Yeah, I told her but she don't do enough. Even though you're in a hood, I'm still pulling up. What you want? We'll go someplace. This a real thing. Well, last game. I always wonder if you ask yourself. Is it just me? Is it just me? Another one. We the best music. Major key. DJ key.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Will Lutz
to kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Dylan Laube on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now, first carry here for Ashton Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
His first throw is an interception. And the Broncos have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Now here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Captain.
From the red zone now. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their car.
And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. So they miss the kick, but the penalty gives them another shot. And this time they're going to try for two.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out.
Broncos 6, Raiders nothing.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Laube with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Drake Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
They'll toss it. Genty dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. On 1st down, Genty has room into the secondary, and he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd.
Las Vegas.
So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Second down. Here's Nix again. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Bombers.
On third down, here's Nix. Lowe finds his back. Harvey. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on first down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
He steps in and makes the interception. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
They'll take over first.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
He was taken down.
Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Raiders' 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. Oh, big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down Denver.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the red zone on first. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, Smith to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of
27 yards to move the chains.
And a Raider first down.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Bombers, ready.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Captain, ready. Let's go. Olay.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Raiders take possession at the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Hand off to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The tackle made at the 20.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Smith to the air now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos have the football down inside the 10. They're at their own 9-yard line.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Captain, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Got it, man. It's Marvin Mims. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
Marvin Mims.
3rd and just 2 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. On the move, headed right. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is
offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Smith on 1st down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
It's now second.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. This is Gentine on second. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
They'll throw third and long. Chased out to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Carlson's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Broncos take over first and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Captain. Oh, my son. Show. Ready. Away.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that score.
Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On first and 10, here's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Oh, my son. Captain, ready. My name is Joe.
Nix to throw again. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ready. Bombers.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Drops it down. Harvey. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Bombers. Olay, olay, olay.
He's back to throw. Flush down out to his left. He's going to run for it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Ready. My name is Hut. Joe. Olay.
Blitz coming. Nix rolling out to his left. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. And dose of the hurry up here.
Loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Wait for it. Olay. Bombers.
Looking to throw. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Raiders take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
And give up the guns. It's Genty. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Another give here to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas.
A loss of a yard.
Raiders holding a 4-point lead. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, hey.
From the gun, Smith. He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
It's a gain of
A touchdown
18.
would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Genty is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Touchdown, Raiders.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 17, Broncos 6. Daniel Carlson
all set now for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Now to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
First down. A gain of 36 yards. First down, Broncos.
Bombers.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Captain.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Straight ahead with Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Carlson now to add one more. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Nix with it on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Once more, it's Nix. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring